I was in year 7 high school, where deodorant was known only as a myth, and that every lad had an awfully grown porn stash that made him look like Steve Buscemi. How you doing, fellow kids? This was at a time when I was rocking a fully sick M&M style buzz cut. And before anyone makes any jokes, my mum thought I was fucking adorable. So go choke on your beanie pencils and your assortment of smelly pens, Janice, you cow. Knowing I look like this, you guys already know I was in my prime. High school was a maze for the unknown. Literally anything could happen. That made it both incredibly scary and incredibly exciting. Everyone's been through high school some stage in their life or are about to, and we all know that boredom can strike at any given moment. So this world gifted us this wee little website named https://www.coolmath.games.com.au, also known as CoolMathsGames.com. CoolMaths Games was a website that was most visited throughout the years of high school. It was actually one of the only things that brought all your classmates closer together. There was almost like a mutual respect when it came to this game. No one would job you in that you were slaying away, earning minimum wage, playing Papa's Pancake Area, but they would always watch from afar, judging your every move. This website was an easy one to convince any unsuspecting teachers that this was more of an educational website than a website that would feed in your addiction to make sure you stuck in those pancakes perfectly. Fuck yes. So this made this website highly desirable compared to something like Miniclip or Armor Games. What Cool Maths Games was a culmination of Flash style games grouped into this website, designed to increase the procrastination levels of just about anyone. You will look over your shoulder.
Disgusting!
Yep. For the all clear to make sure Mrs. Salisbury was too busy yelling at Timmy, saying that he's failed his pen license. When the all clear was set, you couldn't be typing www.coolmathsgames.com fast enough. Cool Maths Games always had our backs. When we wanted to forget about the stressful lives as a teenager, it was there for us. It was also there to comfort us when Fred was shot at Pop's Diner in the season 1 finale of Riverdale.
It was anything but random.
Hit me right in the feels. When we didn't want to touch the most boring book known to man. I'm looking at you, Lord of the Boring Flies. Piss off. It was there for us. When we were bored out of our marbles learning about sin, cos and tan in maths class, this website would give it the middle finger and tell it to buzz off. The website would whisper in my ear, sit back, relax, take a load off, because you just stepped into the cool guy zone. Oh yeah.
Cool guy zone.
Cool guy zone. This website shouldn't have been called coolmaths.com, but Cool Sick X Games Motorcycle. What the fuck is a kilometre? Full strength beer. Rick and Bubba. KFC. BigfootIsReal.com, aka the Cool Guy Zone. You even get a pair of these complimentary Bobby Builder glasses. Cool Maths Games would always greet you at the front door, welcoming you to this paradise known as Cool Maths Games. Other than the website showing the world what I've been looking at on the internet. Okay. That's enough. There's plenty of games to help distract you from your teacher trying to show you pictures of her colon because she thinks it was helpful in the class of food tech. Sure, miss, let's have a look. This website was a great help. That was a true story and I'm mentally scarred. When you open this website, Cool Maths Games don't play no shit, Sonny Jim. You want games? They've got games. Thing like, ooh, a little hankering for parking cars. And I mean, a lot of cars. Where else could you find the world record for the most parking games known to man? Sorry miss, can't show you my workings out. Best thing there was a solid fucking parallel park though. Take it or leave it. Why did I play so many parking games? I just couldn't help myself. They all just needed to be parked. Parking Mania, okay, these are coming up. Parking Mania was always a game that I started playing first. Guess what this game asked you to do? Complete your essay in Into the Wild? No, absolutely not. But this game had a weird twist to it. If you were to crash your car or ding your car or whatever, the whole game would reset back to level 1. So if you made your way straight down to level 5 and hit something, you'd be sent packing, brother. That's right, fellas, there's no save files. Got like Dark Souls up in this shit. You might put a little bit too much gas on the pedal. Back to the start, naughty boy. Or if you try and control the worst turning circle known to man. You call that turning? Back to the start, you grape. This game brought a lot of frustration. However, when there was that one nerd in class that got past level 10, it was like you were witnessing the birth of royalty. Ek Thai Tang. Parking Fury was another all-time favourite of mine. Same principle though, parking some cars on that. Difference between this parking game and Parking Mania is that this game, Parking Fury, doesn't mess around. This one was truly for all the parking enthusiasts out there. No timer, no score, just you, the open road, some empty parking spaces and some cars that needed to be parked. This game was the parking man's heaven. This game was also not like Parking Man in the sense that if you're to nick another car, because you actually don't own a valid driver's license, the game would actually not send you back to the start. How delightful is that? This game continuously made you park cars. Did not mess around, I'm telling you, did not mess around. You finish parking one car, on to the next, thank you. It was like a valet parking experience you're witnessing. Did you ever want to attend the Dolphin Olympics, but just feel like you weren't just gonna be understood and incredibly judged? Don't worry, man. This game's got you back. This game had you control a dolphin. I'm gonna name him Wallace.
I'm just crack.
Wallace has a dream, okay? A simple dream, to reach the stars. Can we make that possible? Absolutely we can. Wallace, hold on to your weird breather tube thing at the top of your head, because we are sending you to the stars, my friend. This game hands you 2 minutes to send Wallace to space. This was definitely one of the more weirder style games. You had to make him do barrel rolls and flips to show off how truly sick he was, and also add to your score and timer. Free Willy who? Wallace's momentum is everything in this game. You start off by doing little baby jumps here and there, but as you start doing bigger jumps and stuff, he starts carrying more momentum. And after successfully carrying that much momentum, you can genuinely send him to the moon. And you can make his dream come true and hit the stars.
Why, hey!
You did it, my boy.
Watch out for me, no.
The daddy games had a hold on a lot of people back in the day. Who didn't fantasize themselves working for less than minimum wage? Working a full days of work. But that's okay, because you're working for daddy. Papa. You're working for Papa. There are a lot of these games. There's more than 3 I've counted. This one is Daddy's Burgeria, one of my favorites. Another style of game I did on the channel. If you guys want to go check it out, it's the Club Penguin one. It's just on my channel. Thanks, guys. The game made you live what it would be like working in hospitality. I imagine it's like this anyways. You get a customer, stroll through the door, order some stuff, and now you have to create that said stuff. Bloody hell, 50, Jesus. The game would start by asking what character you'd like to play as, man. You could either be Derek Webley, the lead singer from Sum 41, or you can play as Velma from Scooby-Doo. Not the 70s Velma, I can't stress this enough. But more or less Linda Cardellini from the live action 2002 Scooby-Doo. Yeah, she was my childhood crush. After selecting your character you wish to play as, the game tells you you want to go on ticket. And you get so pumped, but you realise you just got a job with Daddy. We're static. Bah. All right, come on, Velma, let's make a day's work. All right, who's up first? All right, we have got Penny. Penny, how are you? Oh, no conversation. Oh, she wants a burger. All right, we want a burger. Straight to it. Penny doesn't mess around here. All right, what does Penny want? She wants a burger, cheese, lettuce, and cheese. All right, let's go get this bread and make Daddy proud. This game was rather straightforward. It could get quite intense as the levels progress, but for the start, it's not too bad. You just gotta follow these instructions to make sure the burger is perfect in what they want. One thing about this game that I loved was that you could really mess around with their order, because it allowed you to continuously stack whatever you wanted on this burger into, in my opinion, making quite literally, you're literally making art. I'm literally making art. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. And to watch Penny try and work out if she had the confidence to decide to bring it up with us, but they never do. Just watch their reaction. God damn. And just to see Velma's face for when we got it wrong, I die for. She doesn't give 2 shits, man. And after a long, hard day at work, for like 1 minute, we get paid. $2.75. Jesus Christ. I really should have stopped messing around in 3rd grade and should have bought a 6-bedroom, 2-story house that I could have bought for 3 raspberries and a bloody magical lima bean. But no, I wasn't a smart 9-year-old. I wanted to invest all my money in Bakugan. I wanted to be part of the Bakugan Battle Brawlers, man. Anyways, who wouldn't want to invest in Bakugan, honestly? But I can say I really shot myself in the foot there. Booksaws is the definition of CoolMath games. Anyone that has actually been on this website has visited this game at least once. This game has no reason to slap so hard. Even the soundtrack makes you want to question your own existence. All I know is that this block has a fixation in getting a hole in one. Each hole leads you to a new level. Why? I don't know. Who knows? The block even makes nice little clattery sounds as it moves around the board. How goddamn cute is that? It's a puzzle style game, this one. You have to safely traverse this whole map in the correct order, in the correct way, so you can get to the next stage without falling over the edge. If you don't get your block in the correct orientation, you won't be able to go anywhere, my friend, and you wouldn't be able to complete the level. Shark Boy and Lava Girl was a 2-player only experience, so you had to find someone in your classroom who also did not give a crap about getting their Bunsen burner license. It had one of you control Fireboy on the right-hand side of the keyboard using the arrow keys, and one of you using Water Girl on the left-hand side of the keyboard using the WASD keys. This one made you work as a team to get through all the puzzles, the level, and the challenges. You couldn't complete the level without helping each other. That was the aim of this game. teamwork. There were many obstacles on the way to completing the level, such as if you were to jump in the opposite liquid that you were, you die. Or if you didn't hold down a certain button or pull a certain lever, the other person was trapped in the level and couldn't complete it with you. Because that's the thing, you need both of you guys up at the doors to be able to complete this level. Knowing this information though, this game became a haven for pissing off your friend. If they were taking years to traverse the level design and you were getting quite annoyed waiting around forever, you could end everything by jumping into the opposite liquid and having to restart the whole level. That'll teach them. You better hurry up, Water Girl, I'm gonna jump. Hang on, give me a minute, Lava Boy. Can you just give me a minute, Lava Boy?
No, I'm not gonna.
Don't you dare stand in that water, Lava Boy, I swear to God. Can you just relax? I'm not gonna jump in. I'm gonna jump in.
You bloody deserve that, you prick.
This game brought you tons of unwanted attention to your laptop. 9 times out of 10, pretty likely chance you and your partner you were playing with, you were gonna get in some form of fight or debacle. So you had to pick and choose when was the safest time to play this game and who you were gonna play with. Run was also another fan favorite. This game was an endless running game. Saw you playing this little guy with an ass size of a dump truck. Something about maneuvering this little guy around the level so you don't knock his bollocks to another life was very poetic. It saw you run along in space in this several walled enclosure that had sometimes missing panels in it. Now I think about it, WorkSafe would really have a field day in here. Jesus Christ, look at all the holes in the ground, man. Where's the safety standards? There was no real aim to this game, but just an endless run to see how far you can go. It saw you trying to get to the very end, jumping over the missing panels, and also you can slam this little guy's head into the wall so you can change orientation of the level, which was kind of cool. Essentially, if you fell through the cracks, you just have to restart. You fail, get on your bike, it's an endless runner, remember? Although it never really truly tells you what this little guy is running away from. You know what, who cares? Because you know that this guy's gonna have some swole legs in the morning, I'm telling you after this sesh. Sugar Sugar was a drawing style game where you had to deliver the falling sugar down to the teacup. This game wasn't a traditional point and click. It actually asked you to draw with your mouse a physical path so the sugar can fall along it and go into the cup perfectly. This allowed you to get a little creative with how you drew your paths. Like for example, you can draw a massive Mr. Willie Williamson over here.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Well, Robert from Home Alone, that is perfection, my friend. The game did get challenging as you went along. You had to change the color of the sugar and also you had to get it in multiple cups. Something about watching falling sugar just did it for a lot of people. I'm telling you, a lot of people. Johnny! Upgrade, baby! This one was one of my favorite games to play on a wet day timetable at school. This one is a certified baddie. This one, bit of a plot twist. As soon as you start the game, kills you straight away. No hesitation, bup, dead. Brr, dead. But you realise pretty quick that you have to actually upgrade Johnny in some way to get him moving. Or else he ain't going nowhere, brother. This was a type of game that required you to activate the big head cheat code in life and really maximise your thinking abilities. And to start thinking about what upgrades were going to be more beneficial for old Johnny over here. The premise of this game is really like Groundhog Day. Each time you die, you have to relive the same level again and again, but upgraded. Every run you do, you get more coins. With those coins, you have the choice to upgrade his speed, his jump, and even the timer. You get to go further and further throughout the level. So making sure you pick the right thing that's going to suit you is crucial. You had to die and repeat to get to the very end of the level to beat this badass boss to win the game. IQ Ball was a simple game where you play as Grover's left testicle, where your goal is to shoot out your projectile knob out from yourself to be able to hit that little red target and to move on to the next level. As you progress through the levels, the game throws in some curveballs to spice things up. It's not only about sticking your knob to this red target over here, it's about sticking your knob to surfaces of the level so you can actually traverse it and get to the very end so you can touch that target. You can even fling yourself like Spider-Man, swinging through New York City, but with your projectile knob instead. With great knob comes great resnobsability. Thanks, Uncle Ben. Thanks, man. Levels in this game were incredibly straightforward, to the point where you could probably complete this whole game in one class. As you were trying to accomplish your dreams, being Grover's left nut trying to complete the level, you've got this bloke over here staring you down like no tomorrow. It's giving pervy. So now you don't only have the challenge of sticking your knob to the target and moving on, but now you've also got to do it in front of the prying eyes of this goddamn sun. piss off. I could never do this website any justice to really show off how much of a big deal it was to people in Australian high schools. There's no way. CoolMath was a safe haven for all of us procrastinators. I really have no idea if it's as popular as it once was in high schools today, but I could only dream there are a few champions out there keeping the tradition of visiting CoolMath games alive. And to you, I salute thee. See you guys in the next one. Ka-chow. Because we are sending you to the fucking moon, my friend.